Do you know what the fastest way to change, to improve, to enhance your life is? Is to change your story. We so underestimate the power of our story, the power of the story and how it influences our life, how it shapes our destiny, how it shapes the direction and the result that we have in our life. Right now in your life, you are the main actor, you are the main hero of your life. Actually, I hope so, because if you're not the main hero, then you really have to consider who is the main hero in my life and start becoming the main actor in your life, right? But most of us are the main actors in our life. But we don't realize that we are also the director and that we are also the script writer. But too often what we do is that we think that the script writer and the director of our life is something outside of us. Maybe it's God, maybe it's external influence, or it's the economy, or it's politics, or it's the global warming, or it's the inflation, or it's all those things outside of us. All those forces that are affecting our life, that are writing the script of our life. And we have to just narrowly follow the script based on the external influences all around us. And this is where we become so damn limited, because we forgot our true power to co-create life, to co-design, to become conscious creators of our reality. And so we project our greatness on other people all around us. We project our power that we all have on others, other forces, all those things outside of us. And so we have this idea that we are small, limited, insignificant. Where did we get this idea? Because if we knew how powerful we are, how resourceful we are, life will never be the same, and we'll be able to change our lives just so fast. Just like all those stories of all those people who've been stuck for so long and something happened in their life and all of a sudden they got ignited and boom, their life changed. All those things you hear, all that change that sparked in people's life started because they choose to stop telling that old story about themselves, those old thoughts, those old beliefs. It's like having that 4-minute mile in your head, that barrier being like, this is as much as I can have, this is my ceiling, this is my box, this is all I am. And a lot of us have this limit and it's so unconscious, we're not even aware of it. And we use external forces, external things to justify, rationalize, and re-emphasize and reaffirm our box. And so we live in a box simply because we have accepted that we are average, or that this is all I am, and that everything else is possible for other people. The success, the money, everything is possible for others, but not for me. Somehow I'm different, I'm limited, or it's just not for me. It's not who I am. And when you listen to people and you truly listen to their language, the way they describe themselves, the label they put on themselves, it is almost shocking how little they think of themselves. Because we are who we've decided to be. And yes, you know, our upbringing, our past, our experiences have shaped that story, that identity that we've created about who we believe we are. But we are not at the mercy of that. We can choose to change that story any moment. We can choose to see it for what it is, only a story that we kept on telling ourselves, that we are so attached and so identified with, that we can choose to simply change that story. And the moment you start telling yourself a different story, things start to change. You start to project something else. You stop projecting your greatness on others, but you recapture your own greatness that's always been within yourself. And now you start to become the actor, the script writer, and the director of your life, because you understand that you're playing every single role and that you are co-creating this life with everybody else. And so all those forces and all those things outside of you that you felt like I can't control, or you know, it's affecting me too much, become irrelevant. Because the moment you embody a new person, a new state of consciousness, those things start to become, it's almost like they start to make their way for you. They start to play with you. They start to synchronize with your new identity, with your new story. And all of a sudden you realize that, holy shit, I had this power all along. So every hero in their journey always has to answer a call, the calling of the hero. And right now, maybe you're getting that calling to help you awaken that great adventurer within you, that great power, that greatness within you, and to answer the call. And to be like, you know what? I've been telling myself for so long that I'm broke, that I'm limited, that I'm not good enough, that I'm not smart enough, that I'm not beautiful enough, that I should work harder, that I need to do all those things in order to feel loved and valued and deserving. But it doesn't have to be that way. I can choose to be worthy right now. I can choose to be smart right now. I can choose to see myself as talented, as rich, as a man or a woman that has so much to give, and that can create a massive impact in whatever way, shape, or form you can make. You can be somebody who makes the impossible possible. If only you adopt that attitude, if only you adopt that story, and only you adopt that new self-image, that new self-concept that will drive your behaviors. So I want you to really invite you to stop the pity party, to stop all those negative thoughts and all those negative stories that you've been telling yourself about who you are, what you can do, what you cannot do, what's too much for you, and to start rewriting your story, to start becoming the scriptwriter, but also the director, and to enjoy being the hero of your journey, because you deserve it, but because it is your right to use your creative power, and to stop giving all that power to other people, to other forces all around you. And the moment you do that, the moment you change what's going on here and how you feel here, and you do that with consistency, you'll be amazed how everything changes in your life. But you cannot start living a different life, transform your life radically, if you still have the same old mindset, the same old self-image, the same old limitation. If you still have the same old 4-minute mile barrier, you're always going to meet that barrier. You're never going to break it. But you have to become the Roger Bannister of your own life. There is no barrier. The barrier is here. And just like Roger Bannister, he found a way when everybody else told him he's fucking crazy. There is no, you can't do it. And he was like, fuck you guys, I'm gonna do it. He did it. Less than a week later, 7 more people did it, or like a crazy number like that. So what is the barrier that you have accepted about yourself? Because that is your most limiting story. And the moment you break that story, you realize that it's not the truth. It doesn't have to be the truth. It can be if you want it to be, but it doesn't have to be. And the moment that story fades away and you start writing another one and embodying that other one, life becomes really sweet. So change your story, change your life. I'll see you next time. As always, like, share, subscribe. Boom, let's go.